Pike looking for his second win this afternoon. Chris Parnham's got a double up. Of course, gets acknowledged as our champion rider of 2021 later this evening at the WA Racing Awards. Chris, there's the red light. Racing as well. Megadon, Super Terrata, Mr. Delegator left on terms. Right behind them, Brave Dream as they get going, followed by Red Hot Tip. Pressing on around them wide is Carragini Aurora. Peppy Jack going back into the field with Beat the Bell and Pam Bella. And back there last, settling down at the rear, Little Flirt. 1,300 to go now, and Mr. Delegator eventually went through, took up that role of pacemaker, draws a length and a half on Super Terratoa, who in that characteristic neck carriage drops it down between his two forelegs. Half a length away, Megadon. Carragini Aurora's up running fourth. Brave Dream, the favourite, fifth. A length and a half to Red Hot Tip, Beat the Bell together. Followed after a length, the Little Flirt improving on the inside of Peppy Jack. And now back last is Pam Bella. 7 lengths from the pacemaker, Mr. Delegator, who took them to the turn off the back. They head past the 800. Mr. Delegator calls the shots here in front. The son of Machino out by a length and a half, Super Terratoa, and he ramps up the pace, Mr. Delegator. Megadon is third, Carragini Aurora fourth. Behind them then is the Hot Pot Brave Dream. 3/4 Red Hot Tip, followed by Beat the Bell. Third from last is Little Flirt on the inside of Peppy Jack, and whipping them all in is Pam Bella. Into the straight they head, 400 to go. Mr. Delegator setting sail for the judge, bounded clear of Super Terratoa. Carragini Aurora running third. Behind them then came Brave Dream, trying to wind up between horses now and finishing very strongly. Mr. Delegator about to be joined by Carragini Aurora, the favourite. Brave Dream splits them now, dashes through. Red Hot Tip runs on. Brave Dream though bursts clear. Brave Dream comes away, the favourite, much too good. One from Red Hot Tip, third Carragini Aurora. Beat the Bell fourth from Mr. Delegator, and then Little Flirt, Pam Bella back there with Super Terratoa, Megadon, and a distant last is Peppy Jack. Always looked the goods and has delivered in style. Brave Dream, the declaration of war mare. Of course, he being a son of Warfront, and we see a new one in King of Athens arrive in WA to stand stud. Brave Dream, Adam Durant prepares for Peter's Investments, and Willie gets a double. Brave Dream, number 4. The winner, 4 from 12, beating 1 Red Hot Tip, Brad Rawiller for Stephen Miller, and 3 Carragini Aurora. Mitchell Pateman for Summer Dixon. Beat the Bell 4th, 4-1-3-5. The placings here after the running of the Crown Towers handicap. From the more than ready mare Dream Away, and a good filly she was too of her time, Brave Dream. She settled back there 5th. She took the split. Eventually got the better after Carragini Aurora loomed up. They beat off Mr. Delegator. Red Hot Tip running on resolutely second up, and a win not far away from his point of view either. And margins were 1 length by half a length in 1:37.47. So they did quicken, 34.46, as Mr. Delegator had them running before the turn. Getting gobbled up though back there in 5th placing. The Idyllic Prince Stakes, the next at 350 over 1,300. 7 Floyd comes out of the next on the program. Let's go down to the yard. Brittany Taylor's joining us, and it's probably, in fact, you can almost take it to the bank. It'll be a big night for Peter's Investments at the awards this evening.
It will be, and I can't see Bob, so I think Bob may have ducked home early to freshen up for the awards night as well, and doesn't stay around, Adam, to watch Brave Dream win, but I dare say you came into this with a fair degree of confidence after last run.
Yeah, this whole prep, barring her first up run, have been really promising, and she's always shown a hell of a lot, and Bob had her in he had probably her number 1 or in the top couple of his 3-year-olds early on, so she just lost away a little bit, and they've taken their time with her because she is very backward, just a bit fragile and a little bit hard to train. But she's hitting her straps this preparation, and just the way she's running through the line is just so impressive for a horse that sort of just was probably lacking that little bit of strength and stamina. She's bred to get it, but she just didn't have it quite there. But now she looks like she's eating it up, which is nice to see.
Bob's been really open about that and describing that she had probably been just that little bit more fragile type that's needed that bit of extra time. Is it a physical thing that just with the benefit of time she's been able to strengthen up, or what is it that we're seeing this improvement now?
Yeah, just all round. As I say, Bob just brings her in and out when he thinks it's suitable. He keeps an eye on her condition at the races. He doesn't miss much. So, but look, she's one of those hot fillies that she thinks she's probably a sprinter, but she's not. She's a stayer that's just needed to settle and probably just used to get herself too wound up and just little issues with ulcers and things like that, just because of her nature. But they get on top of that out at the stud, and slowly but surely she's starting to grow into a frame, and I think she'll be even better next year. So if she can get a journey and finish off like she is, she could be a little bit deadly once she gets into maybe some better races. But time will tell.
We've seen her at a mile today in her last 2 starts as well. Obviously, Bob's been very open, wanting to step her up. He'll do the programming, but would you like to see her at a staying journey in her next start or another campaign away?
Yeah, it's a hard one because you don't even expect after her last effort, which I don't think I've had too many this year even produce that sort of performance. You always worry that they're going to reproduce it and it hasn't flattened them. So I really thought to come out again today, coming off a wet track, doing what she did, and then doing it on top of the ground. I think it ticks a fair few boxes going forward. But the boss he'll have a plan for her, and I'll just enjoy the ride. It makes it easy.
As you're told, well done.
That's it. Thank you.
There's Adam Durant after the victory of Brave Dream, and Willie is with Scott.
Willie, this mare looks like she's starting to go from strength to strength and could be something quite special, even though this is only a graduation.
Yeah, I suppose all you can do is go through your grades and take each step as it comes, and she's doing that. Yeah, she's a nice little surprise packet and a pocket rocket, so she's doing very well.
She's starting to show a little bit of gate speed too, so that she can actually put herself in a position, which is nice.
Yeah, that's right. So I don't know what it is about her, but I think the more she races, the better she gets. And instead of just being a back-marking, one-dimensional horse, she's actually starting to add a few strings to her bow.
Now, we normally talk breeding with Bob Peters, but Dream Away, the mum, she was a serious filly for you back in the day.
Yeah, she was. I think she was the first real good horse I ever rode, and first horse that really took me places and made me look good. So it always has a special spot for me, that one.
Hopefully the family can continue on for you. A quick word on Too Close to the Sun?
Oh, yeah, look, fantastic ride. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I think with the run under his belt, maybe the distance might be a smidge short, but he's had the run under his belt now. I think he's, definitely a nice horse to be riding.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
William Pike after the victory of Brave Dream. Red hot tip, nice performance there. Be looking for that horse third up. And Carragini Aurora comes third. 4-1, 3 and 5 out of the Crown Towers handicap.